I'm really starting to believe Joe Biden when he said, you ain't black if you don't know if you're going Democrat. I'm starting to really believe it.
I love how the media is so lazy that they can't even do the research to find out that black people really aren't going to vote for Donald Trump, that Trump is not picking up black voters. But you keep saying it because the Trump campaign keeps repeating it, and they feel like if they repeat the lie enough, it's going to become true. But when you talk to black people, like me, I'm a black person, or black men, they laugh because we're not stupid. We remember the Central Park Five. We remember him denying people housing. We know who he is. We're not stupid. We're not a monolith. We're not all criminals. We don't all wear gold sneakers. The only black people voting for Donald Trump are the self-hating Uncle Ruckus cooning on motherfuckers. And there's like 10 of them. So we're okay. We're fine. We're fine. But thanks for thinking we're stupid and basic, media. That's why we have no faith in you.
That's crazy. You have no faith in the same media that you have faith in, right? That you're getting all of the... Okay, so first of all, let's debunk a few things. I'm black. I'm a man who's also black. I love being black. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, all the good, bad, and ugly that comes with it. And I'm definitely going to be at the polls in support of Donald Trump. So that literally debunked that myth. Now you're saying there's only 10 of me, like it's just me and 10 other people. It's way more. And personally, I'm not a fan of the Donald Trump shoes. I personally think they're ugly, personally. But you know what I mean? That's just me. And guess what? The MAGA supporters don't care about what my opinion is about any home. Let's get into it. So why do I have to be a support, Trump? I don't understand it. You know what I mean? You notice you never ever talk about specific things that make you disagree with Trump, or make you disagree with Trump supporters. You guys always just describe us, denounce us from the black community for whatever reason. Like, yo, I'm as black as they come, and I'm sorry to tell you, but you don't determine that, and you literally have no power or authority to change my status as a black man, other than in your mind. And when it comes to the Central Park Five, as somebody put it, people get more mad at Trump than are prosecutors, cops, and judges that actually put them in prison. At the end of the day, he was a citizen watching the news. But let's continue to hit a rant.
If you one of them black people that want to vote because you think you're finna get a stimulus check from Trump, I need you to get your broke, ignorant ass away from me. You're broke because...
I really hate when black people, I'll be honest, strongly dislike, I already said hate, forget it, when we only say that we want him for money, because there's so much more than that. And I got time. I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on.
Because you're sticking your tongue out like a fucking dog for money that you're not entitled to, that you're not going to get. You're ignorant.
Oh, like reparations? Oh, hey, okay, I'm quiet for real, y'all.
But you didn't even know that he's not behind that shit. The pandemic was. If there's no pandemic, there is no stimulus check. So all of this, yeah, I know for sure I'm going to get mine. Oh, he a good person. He freed the rappers. He freed rappers that are felons, that are telling their fans to vote, because they know that black people value rappers' opinions, even though these niggas can't do shit but burst their cheek and talk about fucking hoes. This is what they know. These white people know that all it takes for a nigga with a chain on and some type of status to be, oh yeah, Trump freed a nigga, to get all the counterparts to vote for this man, even though
it took a Uber driver for me. I wasn't convinced by actually it took the Uber driver to piss me off to go do my own research. And once I discovered, when I was trying to find talking points against Donald Trump, I actually started discovering the truth. And yeah, that's how I came about. But yeah, continue.
He has done nothing for you and our actual community as a whole. But what he has done was try to get 5 men sentenced to death because of rape that they did not commit. They did not do that to them girls. And even when they came out to be not guilty, he didn't even lend out an apology. This man won't even take the sweat off his white, pointy ass fucking nose to a black person if they needed it. And this is who you want to represent your fucking country. Are y'all serious? As if that's not enough. Project 2025. As if that's not enough.
Project 2025 is not his. And I'm sorry, y'all. I lied. All right, I lied. I said I wasn't going to pause, but y'all, here we are. They always talk about it's so many things other than the stimulus that Donald Trump has done for the black community. You know what I mean? We talk about it all the time. We can talk about opportunity zones, obviously the First Step Act. But we can also talk about him donating his presidential salary to a variety of charities and social service organizations. Also approving funding for research on why black women are more likely to die at childbirth. That's just to name a few. But if you want me to rattle off a few more, like, you know, we can talk about inflation and how that also helped, like, you know, black people. We can talk about home ownership, black men. We could talk about all that in a minute, but, you know, let's continue.
He's getting exonerated from crimes that he committed just because he was in office. So if you're a president, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and then nothing will happen because you was in office while it happened. Does that not sound like dictatorship to y'all? At one point, it's time to get serious because they've been fucking serious. They've been serious about the fake food that they put in the markets. They've been serious about the laws that they're making about women's bodies, even though it's men making these fucking laws about a woman's body. They've been serious about so much about drafting people into the military, and we still over here joking because we think that it's a possibility. It's just over our head that we might get some stimmy money. It's time to get fucking serious, and it's getting sad.
And you know what? As a response to that, I would just literally counter it with one question. I wouldn't even try to rattle off, you know, all of the things that I was rattling off a second ago about how he directly helped black people. I would literally just go, what have Democrats done for black people? That would literally be my question. I'd be like, come on, tell me. Come on. I really want to know. And then this whole Project 2025 is getting so annoying. The man literally had to come online and debunk it. If you go look up Agenda 47, that's him. That's what he's trying to do. And wow, Project 2025 has some things that I personally enjoy and agree with and kind of go, oh, okay, I'll mess with that. It also has some things that I disagree with. But like, what have Dems done for black people, black men? I want to know the specifics. Like, honestly, I really do. And I want to know, why do we ignore the fact that our economy was great before 2020? Like, we were really doing good. Like, your boy was out here like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Gas was real decent. Food was real decent before that. You know what I mean? And we gonna ignore the jobs given to black Americans, you know, record low unemployment. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. The closing of all the borders allowed the U.S. nation, as a nation, to focus on our own USA problems. Black men were working at an all-time high. And countries actually feared us. That's for sure. Now we lack respect. Oh my God, who respects the U.S.?
Y'all do know why you don't see as many black Trump supporters visibly when Trump comes around, right? It's not because they don't exist. It's because of things like this.
Followed by a heated confrontation between the two as uncomfortable onlookers.
There's no headline where you read, black Trump supporter kills Biden supporter. It only happens when the left is murdering the right. It only happens when a liberal is killing a conservative. So I don't blame black Trump supporters for not coming out and being as visible as they would like to be when their lives are threatened and the comments we receive on a daily basis from angry and irate people. Matter of fact, you have celebrities and former professional athletes threatening to punch us in the face.
If I see a black person walking around with Trump mugshot, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Charles.
No, Gail.
Charles.
Gail.
You really can't say that because you don't mean that.
Oh, I mean that sincerely.
So I'll say it again. This decision takes a lot of grit and a lot of boldness. And for those who are considering switching their vote, I want you to know that you do have people who are out here being visible for you. All we need you to do is continue to share the truth through information and through biblical principles, and we're going to be all right.
He's not lying. I'm going to be honest, man. Literally, I can tell you some of my personal experiences, right? I'm at the boxing gym. Y'all know I box or whatever the case, right? So I'm at the gym, and I've been there for, at this point, maybe 2 months, something like that. And mind you, even after the story, everybody's fine. It wasn't like we came to some sort of dramatic end. But anyhow, there was one particular guy in there whom, it got to, he asked me if I was a Trump supporter. And I was just like, yeah. Then he asked me if I was a Republican. I said, I consider myself conservative. However, Trump is running Republican, so definitely. And then he literally asked me if, you know, I believe in God and all other type of stuff. And he started talking about, you know, how can I'm black and how can I believe in him? He's the devil, this, that, and the third. And, you know, after that, we was pretty cool. I mean, since then, we're still okay. You know, it ain't like we got beef and nothing like that. But it was a little confrontation that was just like, whoa, and could have escalated had I, you know, fed into it a bit more. But, you know, even beyond that, like I remember putting on Instagram on my note, like, yo, Trump 2024. Oh my gosh. Yo, how can you vote for him? Yo, don't tell me you a coon, unfollow. I can't believe this. I can't believe that, this, that, and the third. Now, I still haven't, admittedly, I still have not wore that hat outside. I've been waiting for a Trump event where I know we got multiple Trump people, Trump supporters around, where I know it's safe. Because if I'm being honest, I can be as righteous as, you know, and all that, but I don't know the climate of these people out here sometimes. You don't know. I've seen, of course, you know, you got people out here who, yeah, man, F that, whoop, whoop, whoop. And for sure, you know, for sure. But I've seen too many videos online, and I've had minor experiences outside of the two that I just, you know, told y'all. And those led me to go, you know what? I'm gonna just play this thing safe. You know what I mean? Because trying to just be all, you know, F you, G.I. Joe, and I don't really know the climate that I'm going in. I don't really know if that's something that I personally want to do. You know, other people, man, grow some nuts. Cool, say what you want to say, bro. I just want to live, want to stay safe. That doesn't mean that if somebody asks me my values or views that I'm gonna somehow back down, but it just means I'm not gonna purposely try to put myself in a position where I know things can get chaotic just for the sake of, you know, I believe in this and I believe in that. So yeah, I'm definitely concerned about my safety. But if I do know I'm going in a area, man, forget that. Now I will rock my merch. You know what I mean? Not that. And I will rock some Trump merch. I forgot to say that, right? I got to specify this. It's a difference between like a Trump shirt and a Trump hat. I don't know why. Like, I will rock a Trump shirt, 2020, let's go, Brandon, you know, all the merch, woo, all day. But it's something about that red hat that just is, bro, you a target, dog. But people, they're usually cool with the shirts. You know, I got a Trump Terminator shirt that I've rocked, and I, you know, don't really get, you know, any crazy responses from that. I got a Trump, what you call that? It's like the car. What is that? The car air freshener. I got a Trump car air freshener. You know, so I got little things to kind of show my support for Donald Trump. You know, I'm not afraid to say I'm a supporter of him, but yeah, there's that, man. I'm getting long-winded here. I just wanted to make this video to tell the woman in the beginning that there are more Trump supporters than you know. I mean, there's so many more, and I had so many other videos that I could have showed here, but you know, I kind of went haywire with this topic, and my man's at the end kind of, you know, shut it down for us. So y'all be safe, man.